it's Nikki here from the Eat Well Project again, and today guys we are going to be making vegetable Bhuna. Now we're going to be making this from the I Can cookbook, and this one serves 2, but we've done it so it serves 4. But if you haven't got the book guys, don't worry because we're going to go all through it. Doesn't it look amazing? There it is guys, vegetable Bhuna. Let's get started with our vegetable Bhuna today guys. But what are we going to do first guys? We're going to wash these things. So let's have a look at the ingredients for today. We have got 4 spring onions, which I've just chopped, as you can see. Children, if you're doing it, you could use a pair of scissors. If you haven't got spring onions, just ordinary onion will be fine. I've also got half a red pepper, which I've de-seeded and made into chunks. You could use a yellow, you could use an orange or even a green. I've got whole green beans, which I've topped and tailed and I've cut in half. And I've got 100 grams of those. I've got 10 baby corns, which I've washed and topped and tailed. If you don't want to use them as whole, you could chop them into dice if you want to. I've got 4 large new potatoes, or you could have 8 little ones, which I've sliced. I did actually just scrub them, I didn't peel them. So they've still got a little bit of skin on, which is really good. I've got 2 teaspoons of Madras curry paste. Now that does sound rather hot to me, so if you like it a bit milder, go for a milder paste. I've got 250 grams of chopped tomatoes. I've got 250 cold water. And then you'll need some rice. Now I always use brown rice, it's better for us, it keeps us fuller for longer. Normally 75 grams per adult, but children normally less in dried weight. And then to cook it in, you'll need an oven-proof dish that will hold 1 litre of liquid. If you haven't got a lid for it, don't worry, we can put some tin foil on top, and you'll need a baking tray for it to sit on in the oven because we're going to bake this curry. This curry serves 4. And you'll need to set your oven, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius fan, 200 degrees Celsius if you haven't got a fan, and gas mark 6, and it takes about 40 minutes to cook. The great thing about this recipe guys is it's just literally an assembly job and then it goes into the oven. So let's get started. We will put the spring onions straight in to our bowl, followed by the peppers, followed by the dwarf green beans. Give them a little stir. Look at those beautiful colours. And this is a great recipe for our 5 a day, great for vegetarians as well. And then in go our baby corns. And as I say, you could cut these up if you don't want to leave them big like that and whole. And then on top of that, we're going to put the sliced potatoes. And what I'm going to do with the sliced potatoes is I'm just going to get my hands in and just break them up a little bit, and then they'll cook a little bit more evenly on there. There we go, that looks really good, and it'll protect those veg underneath and have a little steam under there, I think. There we go. And then we are going to get our tomato, just move that over, and we'll get our chopped tomatoes and our curry paste, and all you do is put the curry paste into the tomatoes, mix it up, and that will evenly distribute it around the dish then. Probably, unlike me, you need to get a bigger dish there. Okay, give it a really good stir so you've got that paste well mixed in, and then just pop that all over the top like so, even it out so you get a nice layer over everything. There we go, that's it. And then you just tip the water, so I'm just going to wash my spoon in there, and then I'm just going to make sure that goes all the way over, tip that in. And then as I say, if you haven't got a lid for this, you can just get a sheet of tin foil and just seal it all the way around, like so. And then that goes onto our baking tray, onto there, and then that goes into our preheated oven for about 40 minutes. So I've just got out the oven, it's had its 40 minutes, it's really hot guys, so you probably need a little bit of a help with this. So be careful, because when you take the lid off, there's going to be a lot of steam. Woo! Look at that. So that smell is amazing. So the way to test it is get a knife, get a sharp knife, and we're going to see, now those potatoes are not cooked enough. They're still a little bit raw. Now if you like a bite in them, that'll probably be perfect. But a couple of those potatoes aren't quite done. So I'm just going to pop that back in the oven, probably for about 5 more minutes, and we'll get it out and have a look. As I say, that's really hot, so be really careful with it. I've just got that out, it's had another 5 minutes, so let's have a look. Just be careful with the steam here, guys. Ooh. Oh, the smell is amazing. So, oh, perfect. Lovely. Okay, yep, that feels just nice. Still a nice crunch to it, but the potatoes are cooked. So I've dished myself a portion out, or a small portion. Let's have a look at what it tastes like, because this is the most important bit, isn't it, guys? So I've got a little bit, I've put a little bit of my rice with it. I've got some veg. I'm going to get a bit of everything here, because you can't try something if you haven't got a bit of everything. A bit of rice. Okay. Wow. That's quite spicy. So as I said, if you're not very keen on spicy, probably go for a medium. But they're still crunchy. Gosh, that's really nice, guys. You really need to try that.